Hi, vinyl community. It's George Allen coming to you from his tornado room in Middle Tennessee. I have a different type of video I'm working on today. Something I haven't done, but something new I'm trying. I'm doing one album, and I have some new jazz stuff coming in, so I thought I'd try and do something a little bit different. And I thought I'd just do one album at a time and see how that goes. And because some of these have such great music on it, I thought it would just warrant looking at each one at a time. And I appreciate each and every comment that all of you post, and greatly appreciate it. I learn a lot from them, and I learn a lot from watching each and every one of your videos. And so that's why I'm doing this. And so the first one I'm going to start off doing this way. Started with a 1959 Miles Davis recording called Kind of Blue. And I'll be willing to bet that almost every single one of you, except maybe one or two, have a copy either on CD or vinyl of Miles Davis's Kind of Blue. You have to, because it's been noted that it's the biggest selling jazz album in history. And that being said, I would think that almost all of you have to have a copy of it. So what I want to talk about this morning is one that I just received the other day, which I call the companion album to that, and that's called Miles Davis and John Coltrane, The Final Tour. This album here. And I saw this listed, believe it or not, on Amazon. I didn't know it existed. It's not like it's something that just came out. Why I didn't know about it, I don't know. But it came up, I saw it, I thought, that looks pretty good. Read a couple of the reviews. Most people seemed very pleased with it, so I bought it. It came in, I listened to it, I liked it a lot. This came out, let me rephrase that. 1960, a year after Miles recorded Kind of Blue, he took his band on the road. Paul Chambers, James Cobb, John Coltrane, and Wynton Kelly. Pretty much the same band that recorded Kind of Blue, except on Kind of Blue, Bill Evans played a little piano. Besides Wynton Kelly, Cannonball Adderley played alto sax. He only had John Coltrane on tenor sax on this. But other than that, it was pretty much the same Miles Davis quintet that was touring Europe. And this was evidently their final stop in Copenhagen. And wow, what an album. For a live album recorded in Europe in 1960, amazing music. Now, the only difference is between this and Kind of Blue is there's only two songs. On side A is So What, that's on Kind of Blue, and All Blues is on side B. But both those songs make up about 30 minutes of the album. So you got a good portion of it. Now, speaking of Kind of Blue, I read something very interesting about that. You know that when Duane Allman, everybody knows who Duane Allman was, the El Primo guitarist of the Allman Brothers. And I saw Duane Allman play, and believe me, he was a fantastic guitarist. They said that in between concerts, when they were on the road, traveling on that tour bus, that the number one cassette that he would listen to on a Sony Walkman to help him relax was Kind of Blue. And I think at the time, if this would have been on cassette, he would have listened to this too. Being a man who played live, I think he would have liked listening to this, the live music of this. And, you know, what's interesting about Miles Davis, I'm going to digress for just a minute or two. Miles Davis had a knack for attracting and finding young musicians. And that's what the big change when Kind of Blue came out, the music on that, was that he was made a different turn in his music. And probably, most likely, it's because of the effect that Bill Evans had on him. Great band leaders like him, Dave Brubeck, guys like even Frank Zappa, they have this knack for finding good guys to play with. And Miles Davis, no different. You look at Miles Davis, the people that he attracted and hired to play with him, young guys like Chick Corea, Herbie Hancock, fantastic drummers like Tony Williams. This is what helped make them the great band leaders they were, and nothing to take away from their own musicianship, by no means. But the genius of them all is finding great guys to work with them. This particular album is on black vinyl. Very nice. I think it sounds very good. Comes with nice notes written by Ashley Kahn, who wrote the liner notes also for Kind of Blue. And a great picture then. You know, you put your record in a nice inner sleeve, and hey, you can hang this on a wall, and got a little poster there. You know, maybe I can hang it there and have me a nice poster of Miles and Coltrane playing there. This was the last concert that Coltrane played with him. The following year, Coltrane was back in Europe playing with his own band. So, if you have a chance, you want to pick up a decent album at not a high price, under $20 on Amazon, pick up Miles Davis and John Coltrane in Copenhagen playing live. Songs from Kind of Blue. Okay, that's it for today.